And then he had to show me his wife, and he showed me his kids
Oh,
too, and the
yeah,
two pictures. And he said, and Mrs. Sly, one of them is not mentally retarded. She's really smart. And he's going on and on and on.
yeah,
And then I'm like, and then I start hugging him.
yeah.
It's like
Oh,
these
yeah.
people are looking at us like, what's this woman
In the middle
doing
of the
with
gas
this young,
station.
what's this woman doing to this young man?
Yeah,
And then he told the boss that,
yeah,
why he was talking to me. But
But
I didn't think Tommy, I thought, what is Tommy gonna do?
yeah,
Because he just couldn't get it.
yeah. Uh-huh.
He finally learned, a lot of functional words and whatever.
Yeah,
But he wanted to show me that he was working at a gas station, and
yeah.
they pump gas then. You
Yes.
know, you remember
Yeah,
the time when you go to
yeah.
Well, he was pumping gas, and and
Washing windshields
and he
and
said tell Mrs. Lott that I do a good job, and the guy was telling me, he said he's very good,
yeah,
and I said, yeah, he's a smart young man, and Tommy said, she taught me how to write. And she taught me how to read too, and how to count,
yeah,
and then the guy's looking at Tommy, because
yeah,
you don't, when you go out in the world, you don't have a sign on you saying I'm a
yeah,
slow learner,
yeah,
or you don't have a sign on you saying I'm learning disabled.
yeah,
Now if you're deaf, if you're blind, you're
yeah.
orthopedically impaired, it's visible.
That's
And
visible.
people are sensitive to those
Hmm.
disabilities. That's why it hurt me so badly when these homeless people, some of them get shot or
Oh, yeah.
kill them, but they came when a kid turns 21 in this state. The state's no longer responsible
Yeah,
for them.
they throw them out on
but
the
Not,
let me
street.
let me ask you this.
mm.
But when Tommy remembered you being a teacher,
Hmm.
and what grade might that have been?
Actually, I had like from kids from preschool. Some of them were older, but it was like fifth grade. Some of my kids could master up to fifth grade.
So various
Yeah, yeah,
levels
yeah. Oh,
of
yeah.
and what you did is, but you met all of your kids
Oh,
with a
yeah.
hug at the
Oh,
door,
yeah. Yeah.
and
Hmm.
Because they always had a story.
Yeah.
but
You
hold on. The only thing is that you
know,
gave Tommy a report card
that had his grade
right
on
on
it.
it,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
took it home,
Hmm.
and
His dad marked it up,
his dad marked it up,
and that
but
hurt Tommy.
Yeah.
black,
Hmm.
and Tommy's white,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and the only thing, and then he came to school the next day,
To tell me about it.
and his
Yeah.
father was shadowing him,
Hmm.
and but he walked in.
But he didn't. But he said that he
He
figured
cried all night.
he figured he was safe when he came, and I
Right.
hugged him. The kids
Right.
always,
Uh-huh.
because they knew if teachers came in and said they did something, I'd defend them, and whatever, and I'd tell them how good they were, and
Hmm.
usually my kids was in a straight line, and everything that got done, they would say, "Oh, the Slides kids did it,"
Yeah.
and they would say everybody that got their lunch stolen, they would say Stefan did it. Sometimes he would have done it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but
And then I
but
thought I started taking him a sandwich, and he wouldn't. He'd look for me to bring him a sandwich when I come in.
Uh-huh.
Well, he didn't have anything at home to eat
No.
because he worked, but he had to take the money home to his mom, and then
So
come to
she
school.
could put it on drugs.
Yeah.
but so Tommy went into the room, and his father wrote
What, written
on the report card,
Yeah.
black.
Black. Well, not black. He wrote the N word.
He wrote the N word.
Yeah.
Okay, but
And then he traced his over my name in all black.
all
Mm.
black.
Yeah, because
There.
they wanted it in blue.
And
I
and Tommy just was in love with you because you were
Yeah,
some
he
sort of
just-
stability.
I think I think Tommy knew that my room was a safe place for him,
Right.
and that he was learning, and he wanted to learn.
Yeah.
And
And his
actually,
father didn't
I
want him
kind of
to.
taught the kids that we have to look out for each other, and they have to help each other. And that's all Tommy was trying to do. He knew
Mhm.
it was wrong because if they went out on the playground and I would send the aide out with them, sometimes I'd just go. Because if somebody came back crying, I'm like, what happened? They give me all kind of different stories, you know. But the kids are mean.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
you know, if they think you're limited, they would,
Uh-huh.
you know, they just say things to you, you know.
Oh, they always say.
Right.
Your mom is this, like
Yeah.
whatever,
Uh-huh.
you know, and our and those kids took it seriously.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
Stefan didn't take it
Uh-huh.
seriously, you know what, but
But Tommy made it,
he made
and
it.
and
He
and
made
it's
it.
one of those stories that
And he was, if you can read at a fourth or fifth grade level, you could do the job he was doing.
right,
Uh-huh.
And actually, in high school, they put them in vocational jobs,
right,
Yeah.
half day to school, half day at, you know,
Oh,
on
yeah.
the job.
On the job.
So he learned how to do that, and they can do repetitive things. They're good at like a production. You know,
right. They're very loyal.
Assembly
yeah,
line.
because
Yeah.
they could sit there and do something all day, the same way, repetitive,
Yeah.
and they'll do it.
But
We
he,
have a girl
Drive
who
you
does.
nuts.
but when you went
Yeah.
back to Cleveland,
Mhm.
you were at a gas station,
Mhm.
and out of nowhere, he
That's where he works.
recognized
Yeah, he
you,
kept
Yeah.
the
and
kid kept looking at
he
me.
Yeah.
came and thanked
Yeah,
you.
yeah, oh yeah, he did. And he showed me his kids and showed me his
Yeah.
wife, you know,
And you succeeded,
Yeah.
I-
Exactly.
as I
and then
told
I
He
was
made
you
it in
how
life.
great you are.
I was in tears,
Yeah.
and I
Who
said,
wouldn't be?
Oh,
I am
sure.
so glad, Tommy, that you
Yeah.
said something to me, cause I couldn't recognize you, cause you're a handsome young man now.
Right.
You were a little
You
kid.
saw him as, you know, he
Yeah,
was
it's
maybe
like
10 years old or
and
something.
he said, um, but I learned a lot from you, and I learned how to get along with people,
Yeah.
and I learned, you know, if somebody hurt you, you don't have to go back and hurt them, but you protect yourself. And I'm like, you got it, Tommy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I could not believe it.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I should
Wow.
drive around Cleveland and find some more of my kids.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
That
had
lifted your spirits
I
that
had
day.
some precious kids, but
Yeah.
some of their parents were awful.
That's it.
Yeah, it's no kid should have to go through that.
That's it. No kid should
Yeah.
have